Good morning everyone, it's 5 o'clock, very early. I'm the earliest out of bed. My name is Tim Mammal, I'm the lead scientist on the Murung Rai expedition of the Heart of Borneo project, and right now I'm setting mammal traps, which is one of my roles here. I've got about 100 traps in this area in 2 lines, and I have to check them every day, in the morning and in the evening, to check for small mammals. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So the traps are baited either with peanut butter or with the durian paste, and I just start with the durian paste. I don't know which one works better. Traps are triggered, so if the animal goes in there, traps are triggered by the bait. When it touches the bait, what will happen is that when it touches it, the trap will shut. This little thing will go over it, and when it's fully shut, will not be able to get out anymore. That's it. Easy as pie. The bait will have to be refreshed about every day, otherwise the animals won't eat it. They're a bit fussy. But peanut butter works well. I put some traps in the trees, as you can see here, and some on the floor. Because some animals rather live in trees, and the other ones live on the forest floor. Right, let's check some more. Empty. 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 But the bait is gone. Empty. 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 Empty again. Empty as well. Great. Let's work. Empty. That one's not empty. That is a brown spiny rat. And transfer it to this cloth bag, so I can measure it, and it's going to be a little bit more quiet and dark in there, so it will just calm down. It's a bit stressed, of course, at the moment. So I finally got him in a bag, which proved to be quite a mission. I'm going to weigh it, measure it, and let it go again. I just have to transfer it to the other bag. To one of those, which is going to be another mission. But that's the way it is. In here. Yeah, and then tighten that a little bit. Yeah, no, pull this out as who's up here. Okay. It's so fiddly. This is a very, very long-winded process. I thought filmmaking was difficult. Okay. These bags are amazing. It's the left hind foot. 4.1 centimeters. So these measurements we take, at the moment they're not very useful for me, but if people come back, then they already have a database that they can work on. Measurements are taken just to see if there's any difference between areas of the animals. So this brown spiny rat might be smaller here or bigger there, and then we can explain difference in size, maybe because of that the forest is better here, or maybe the forest is better there. it might explain some ecological factors. I'm gonna release it now. I'll release it right next to the place where I found it. So, gotta go back a couple of meters. Come on, little fella. You're free now. Now wants to stay in. That was the first trap of the first line, the second line. And that promises a lot for the next. Gibbons. Always nice to hear them in the morning. Better than a rooster waking you up at 5. Grey call, the female Albi barbis given, or the white-bearded given. One of the main problems we have with the traps is termites. And these ones are bold enough to build their house in the trap. Great. There's one there. Brown spiny rat. And another one. There you go. So this is a different species than we've caught so far. Try and identify it. It's got some spines on the back. The bottom, the belly is a bit orange, pinkish tinged. The tail is bicolored, but it's not as white as we've seen in the brown spiny rat. It could be an immature one. Although I don't think it is, because immature ones are black. If we can get a good close-up, we might be able to identify it later on if it escapes, because that happens sometimes. It's been quite a successful day. Caught 3 mice, rats I have to say, 3 different species, and this fella is free now, and I hope it will enjoy his breakfast just as I will.